Alright, I'm going to come at you guys with 2015 Detroit Lions NFL mock draft. Let's get started. Detroit's going to address in the first round their defensive tackle position with the possibility of losing Ndamukong Suh or Nick Fairley, or maybe even both. We need to address that position right up front in the first round. Danny Shelton is one of the best defense tackles available. He's very explosive, high impact. He takes on two defenders at once, and that's going to help with our linebacking core. Um, he's a big physical guy. He really doesn't have much weakness, except he does lack effort up at front sometimes, but that we can improve on with Jim Caldwell as our head coach, obviously. Moving on to the second round, um, I have Detroit getting an outside linebacker slash defensive end, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna draft Haoliki Kaha. Um, this is a outside linebacker slash defensive end out of Washington. He's leading the Pac-12 in sacks this year, I do believe, as this point in time. He's a very explosive player. He does lack some effort and laziness into the game, but with Detroit in their linebacking core rotating him in and out, that'll keep him fresh, and that should keep him at a high level. Moving on to the third round, I have Detroit drafting. Damn, what's the corner's name? It's a corner. I will tell you that much. I just gotta get my computer to work here for me. I think it's Eric. Yep, Eric Rowe, the corner out of Utah. This kid is a big physical corner. It's not as big as some of the biggest corners in the league now, but he is a big corner nonetheless. Um, I really like his physical ability to just go up there and play the high point the ball with some of the best receivers that are in college football today that they played against. Um, Played with an amazing, impressive Utah defense this year, and I really like him. Moving on to the fourth round, where I see Detroit going in another direction, keeping away from the defense this round. Detroit's been doing something that most teams are doing nowadays with the dual running backs, but some have elite running backs. This kid, I think, can be an elite running back. He reminds me a lot of Le'Veon Bell. I'm going to have Detroit drafting David Cobb, running back out of Minnesota. Um, David Cobb is a big physical runner. He's going to get you those yards in the trenches. He can bust out to the outside. He can catch out of the backfield. This guy can do it all. I don't know why he would be there in the fourth round. On all the stuff I've seen lately, they just have him in the fourth and fifth round. So I'm gonna be Detroit. I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna be like, hey, reminds me a lot of Le'Veon Bell. He has a lot of production this year. He's very overlooked. Why not try? It's a fourth round pick. Why not try it? So that's what I have Detroit doing in the fourth round. Fifth round, there's been a lot of debate. I've seen a lot of stuff. Um, but the one thing I did see is we really don't have a secondary quarterback, and there is a guy I like, and that's Bo Wallace, the quarterback out of Ole Miss. This guy doesn't have the elite arm as Matthew Stafford does, or the big arm strength, I should say, but he does have the ability to throw it in tight windows, and he never puts his head down. He's always positive about his play, and he keeps on trucking. I really like Bo Wallace here. He can make plays with his legs as well, but I don't see him doing that much in Detroit with Calvin and Golden. Moving on to the sixth round, I have Detroit going and doing something stupid, but I think is pretty smart. You have Golden Tate, you have Calvin Johnson. I think Golden Tate would be better if they put him in the slot as a second best receiver on the team, but you can put him in the slot and have another big guy at 6'5", Jordan Taylor, the wide receiver out of Rice. This kid has great height. great ability to play. He plays the ball at the high point. I really like what I see from this kid, and so on and so forth. Um, some other needs that I could see Detroit doing here is offensive tackle, or maybe even offensive guard, um, maybe another corner. But I just feel wide receiver here is something stupidly smart. We'll just put it at that. Moving on to the 7th round is the final round. You need to upgrade your center position, but you kind of did already do that, didn't you, with Swanson? He's playing guard right now, or well, he came in last week and played guard. But I think you need to adjust your guard position. And somebody I really like is somebody else from Utah, Junior Salt, the guard out of Utah, 6'2", 315. He's got decent size. You can probably bulk him up a little bit more. He's got good explosion. I don't think he's let up that many sacks so far this year. But that's what I think Detroit should do in this 2015 NFL mock draft that I'm doing here. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of this mock draft. I'll probably do another one in about a couple weeks. But just, yeah, let me know what you think. If you want, make your mock in the comment section. I'll tell you if I like it or not. But other than that, I'm out.